Hello and welcome back to the channel. For over almost 30 years, I have been using Flight Simulator, primarily Microsoft Flight Sim, dating back to '98 when I first got my taste with flight simming. I've loved airplanes for as long as I can remember, but I never took my flight simming too serious. I love to just have fun. So when I first got into flight sim back in '98, I would depart from one airport and then arrive at another airport without following any flight plans, without choosing the correct runways, without worrying about the weather, typically flying the exact same plane with the exact same livery. Well, when Flight Sim 2020 came out, all that changed because not only has it enhanced flight simming to a whole new level visually, but it's allowed me to want to learn more and to expand upon my skills within Flight Simulator. And now with Flight Sim 2024, they've made it even more accessible to the average person. So now in this video, I want to give back to the community. And to start off with, we're going to look at how to set up a departure. Now, this isn't going to be for any specific plane. This is going to be using the built-in EFB within Flight Sim 2024. So you won't need any additional add-ons, just the base sim itself. And hopefully, this video will help teach you a little bit that you didn't know. Now, this video is definitely not for the intermediate or advanced users. So if you're in here right now for this channel or for this video, you should probably leave because this is not for you. This is very, very basic knowledge, but hopefully for those who are starting to get more into flight simming, this could help you along the way. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start off with is we're going to click on, well, free flight, because that's what we're going to be doing here. And again, you don't need to choose any aircraft. This is going to be simply using the charts itself. We're going to click on this little thing that says EFB, Electronic Flight Bag, is what it stands for. Once you're here, you click on this little icon here at the top and choose your departure airport. In this video, we're going to do LAX because LAX normally has a lot of traffic and it'll be a great opportunity to kind of understand how this all works out. So again, this video is only going to be the departure part here, nothing more. All right, so we're going to click on Add Airport, and we're going to type in KLAX. That will bring up our airport. Click on that guy. So by default, it's choosing runway 7 left. Well, we don't know if that's actually correct. So how do we get that information? Well, we can use a couple different sources. I like to use what is called Flight Aware. And this is a free website you can go to, flightaware.com. On this website, we're going to click on the top and type in KLAX. And that brings us to Los Angeles. So here is the Los Angeles airport. Now, if we zoom in a little bit, we're going to see there's all kinds of traffic, and that's why this is the perfect airport for departure. So we can see for the most part departing this runway on the inside, and this runway on the inside as well, and looks like they're probably landing on the outside based upon what we're seeing here from the distance. So these green ones are departures. These blue ones are the arrivals. Okay, so now you're like, well, okay, well, what runways are there? Is that 7 left? Well, how do we find that out? The EFB here. So once you selected an airport, you're going to see this purple little box here show up. If you click on this second one here, this is going to bring you to the actual maps for that airport. Departures we're going to get to in just a moment, but we want to focus right now on airport. So if we click on that button, we're going to see a whole bunch more charts here. Well, right now we're looking for the ground charts. So if we click on this icon here, this will bring up the ground chart for Los Angeles. We zoom in and we see we have the 4 runways. We have the 2 inners. So this guy here and this guy here. 24 left, 25 right. Okay. If we go back and look at our Flight Aware, we see the 2 runways, 24 left and 25 right. So now we know where the planes are departing. the next step is, well, where are we going to go? Are we going north or are we going south? Okay, because as you see, if we zoom on out here, for the most part, there are a few exceptions depending on where they're going, right? But for the most part, if they're departing to the north, it means that they're going on 24 left. If they're departing to the south, it means they're going to go 25 right. Okay, so in this plan, we're going to go ahead and choose south. Okay, so let's say we're going to go to, let's say Dallas, Fort Worth. Okay, now if we zoom on in here, we see these guys landing there. We're going to find one aircraft. So here's one aircraft. This aircraft's actually going to Chicago. So this might not be a bad example. We're going to click on that guy. And that brings up their departure. So here's their route. They're doing the dots to Clee. Okay, so dots to Clee. We go back here. If we hit this icon again. Okay, so we're going to change our runway. We're going to go 25 right because we're going to go south. Now we're going to add departure. And we see the dots to via Clee. Okay, remember this was on the charts for that aircraft. So dots to via Clee. We're going to change procedure. And now if we go back to our charts here, we'll go to departures. We have the dots to. And here is that departure. So departing runway 25 right are following this plan here. This is the dots to departure. And they're going via Clee. Okay. So now if we go back to our flight aware, we zoom in on that aircraft, we can see they're going that exact path. So they're following the dots to via Clee. Okay, and then from after Clee, which would be somewhere over this area, they're going to go ahead and follow their actual route to get into Chicago. Okay, is that making a little bit of sense? Again, 25 right, following this plan, all the way out here to Clee, and they're going to follow the plan. Okay, so this is a standard departure for this route using runway 25 right. Now, this can change drastically, and this is where things can get a little bit more complicated. Okay, so we saw that aircraft. Well, let's find another one. What about this guy? This is Southwest, okay? Or sorry, this is SkyWest. And then we have over here, we have a Honolulu flight, okay? And over here we have a San Jose, and we have a San Jose. Okay, so let's go San Jose. SkyWest up here, going San Jose. So they're departing runway 24 left. They're using the summer and then the scatter transition. Okay, so if we go back to our charts here, click on this guy, we're gonna go 24 left, add departures. Okay, and now we can find that on our chart here. So the summer 2 via scatter. Change procedure. And now if we click on the maps again, departures, we're doing the summer 2. Click on that guy. And here's the summer 2 departure. So they departed runway 24 left. They're following this plan here. Here's summer 2. And they're going to head on out all the way out here. And they're following this scatter departure. Okay. So again, if we look at our flight aware, they're departing here. And they're going to head all the way out to scatter. So hopefully this video didn't make things too confusing. Again, this is simply setting up the charts and understanding how these charts operate. Every runway is going to have a different sort of charts to follow. And you're going to follow these charts all based on the wind direction, which we'll cover in a video in the future. Thanks for watching. As always, give me that thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one. Take care.